Yes, thank you for calling us in today. We are the Draco Collective that is willing to talk to you today to be able to help you understand us a little bit more because we know that you have heard all sorts of things about us, a lot from people who are stuck in fear. So, can you imagine hearing any information, any news, anything at all from someone's who is coming from profound fear, profound lack, and so much more negative, lower emotions? So, anything that they're saying is always going to come from a place of limitations. So while this is maybe uncomfortable for you to hear that we are Draco, we are not connected to the reptilians. We are our own special race, a species, if you will. Um, we have we have our own morals, our own agendas for the way that we live. It may be very foreign to you, and actually, it is completely foreign to you. And while you may judge our way of doing things, we don't have the agenda to harm others. We are almost inconsiderate to others as such. We want to prosper. We want to grow our families, our communities, our race. And while we may be very good at overtaking a lot of planets that we choose to be able to have them for our own. We are not doing this in a malicious way. We are just inconsiderate. Just like you can imagine humans who are inconsiderate as you plow land that have native animals and insects and ecosystems, and you plow the land to be able to divide it and to make subdivisions for homes and communities. Essentially, everyone does this. This is not unique to us. And this is just part of the cycle of growth. And we know we should be more considerate of what we are doing because we do not want to really harm others, but we have this feeling that we are more significant and important to others. And we don't see others as our equals. We love our families and our communities so dearly that we are proud of what we do to help our families and communities. And we understand that this is hard for you to hear because we have enforced our own desires onto planets that you have previously lived on, and including this current planet. And so we understand that this is unfortunate for you and uncomfortable for you. And we want you to know that it is not personal. We don't have an issue with you. We have an issue with our families. We want to be able to provide for our families. We want to be able to grow our communities and we want to expand more. There's so much more of us than there is of humanoids. And we understand that you're having this human experience on this planet. And we're going about our business, not really focusing or considering much of others. And we understand that there is a council, a Galactic Federation Council, that has wanted us to play by the rules. And while we are observing those rules and kind of wanting to be a part of a group, we still have a bit of an attitude that we're bigger and better than thou. We are sorry for that, but also you can understand. It, our position. We want to be able to look after our own. And we want to keep referring back to all the times this has happened for humans who have done things to other animals and other beings. Humans still think that you're you're top of the food chain, but you're not. And so you must be in order and respect the cycle of life and respect the pecking order as such. And your egos have led you to believe that you are king of the castle on the planet. And that is simply not the case. And this is why a lot of your egos get tripped when you hear about the reptilian species and the Draco species, because that puts you not on the top. And that is very uncomfortable for you and your egos, because you feel like you want to be on the top. You deserve to be on the top. And so, therefore, this is how we also feel. We also feel like we should be on the top and we deserve to be on the top. And while we ourselves are not on the top by any stretch of the imagination, we still are doing things that we can get away with. So, we did not want to come in and scare you and make you feel uncomfortable. We wanted to sort of just remind you the bigger picture of what we do, who we are, and why we are the way we are. So we are giving you this little reminder today to not be so judgy when you're hearing about different species. We all have a place in this world and in the universe. And so that is. And so there will always be.